Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today we are going to be unlocking tiers 3 and 4. I'm already most of the way there. We still do have to do the final merge. And that's kind of what this assembler here is for, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. First, let's talk about the factory and the improvements. You can see I'm looking right at my biomass burners. I have relocated them, and I've actually added a third one. So I have these 3, and I have the 2 over here, and they're taking care of all the power for me at the moment. This, of course, is not sustainable. What I'm hoping in Tier 3 is there's going to be a sustainable, renewable, and automatable source of energy. So that way I can just grow my factory. See, the problem at the moment here is if I look at my network, I have a capacity of 130 and a maximum consumption of 128, which means I can't add anything. It would become dangerous. The moment you actually exceed the capacity with consumption, everything shuts down. So the thing is that you want to make sure that that's not going to be something that's going to happen. So what we need is energy. And I have done some adding. That's kind of the reason I've pushed it to the edge. All right, so we're going to head over this way. I've also done a little bit of improvement on the copper area. Remember, we did add a splitter. Well, there was another direction on the splitter, wasn't there? All right, so first off, we have one node of copper over there. And this one is doing cable over here. And of course, we have copper wire here. And of course, I added another string. This one is doing, what is it called again? A copper sheet. We got that when we unlocked the assembler. So I figured, you know what? Let's start doing that. Because if you look at it, it's still not flying, yet we're also feeding 3 different smelters at the moment. So, I mean, it could probably do more if we asked it to. All right. So up here is my other factory. This is the one that first was making the reinforced plates. Yeah, I've actually put some stairs in there. Now, I have a lot of room over here. I mean, a lot of room. So I could put a splitter there, and I could put another factory here, and I could put another splitter here, and I could put another factory here. It's just the energy problem again. So let's talk about what I got. Now this is actually a pure, which is really good. I want to take advantage of that. And we have a smelter here. And basically we have a splitter right here. Now this one over here is actually doing the screws. We're using that recipe that we got to make screws. So that one is doing screws. Now this one was doing iron plates, and it was doing iron plates for me for a while. With the screws and the iron plates, I was able to make the reinforced plates, and I do believe there's 100 sitting in there right now. I only need 50. So what I did was I changed this one to make iron rods, and then I changed this one to make rotors. There's probably a lot more than 100 sitting in there because I've been ignoring this for a while. So I mean, that's the only difference in the 2 products is you need plates and screws for the reinforced plates. You need rods and screws for the rotors. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go over here. Yeah, all right. So I probably should have that go back to the plates. But I mean, I really do need to be doing both of them at the same time. So that may be something I'm going to consider. All right, so I have 100 of each. I only really need 50. But you know what? I'm probably going to need them in the future anyway because we're going to be doing some unlocking. All right, so let's head back over this way. And we're going to get this going. This is the reason that I had that assembler sitting over there. Because the smart plating does require an assembler. So I'm going to put one, I'm going to break them into 2 pieces. I'm not going to do all 100. Because at the moment I don't need them. And I do believe that I'm going to be able to walk over here and basically just drop them in. Now, I'm only doing 50 so I can get away with that. I mean, these are for mass production. I mean, if you're handing hundreds or thousands of items to the elevator, then you're probably going to want to pump them in this way. Otherwise, it's going to get a little on the tedious side. You know, you're going to build your factory, you're going to have it feed the beast, and then just forget about it. All right, so I built this assembler for this purpose. This is all temporary, right? All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to half them because I don't want to put them all in. All right, so I have the reinforced plates over there. And then what we're going to do is, where are my rotors? I had a couple there. There they are. Right, there we go. And we're going to put rotors in there. And I think I had some rotors. Did I have any reinforced plates? Yes, I did. All right. Because I am going to need them. Okay, so reinforced plates and rotors go in. Have any come out yet? Okay, are they feeding up? All right, there we go. That should produce one, right? It's going to take a while, isn't it? It's okay. We have something that we can do. What I want to do is I want to go over there and I want to check out that other wreck and see what we need to actually... Wow. Okay, there we go. How many did you do anyway? Just out of curiosity. Just one. That was one. We need 50. I think there's going to be a big cut. Yeah, I do think so. I think there's going to be a big cut. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Like I said, I want to go over there. I think you could barely see it. Hold on a second here. And I don't know what's going to be necessary to open it up, which is the reason I want to have a lot of things on me. Yeah, see that big tree right there? There's like a box right under it, and I do believe that's it. It is going to take me a while to get over there. And I think there was a cave that I looked into, and I saw a kitty cat. That's because, of course, I have the arachnophobia switch on. And, yeah, I don't want to see... Ooh, bacon. I don't want to see terrifying six-legged arachnic things, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's get over there, because I got a lot of flies I have to kill. I'm going to pick these guys up along the way. Was it around here? I don't think so. The cave might have been on the other side. All right, let me get over to the wreck. All right, as you can see, there's 2 fly spawns. Here's the thing. I don't want to aggro both of them at the same time, because that will very likely result in death. All right, come on. Good. All right, move. Yeah, that took half my health off. All right, so let's grab some of these. I don't need the chainsaw at the moment. You'd think the chainsaw would be useful, but unfortunately it's only for trees. All right, I'm going to need full health for this. Fortunately, I have a lot of nuts. All right, so let's get to work here. By the way, I do want to pick that up. Hey, guys, come around here. 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 Boom, done. All right, are there any left? Yeah, I was able to get a couple of them out of my way. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we got that. What is this? Heat sinks. Okay, that's pretty high level right there. All right, and we got circuit boards, some more wire. There's usually some good stuff lying around. All right, screws. Obviously screws. I have so many screws. That recipe helped a lot. And we got some more circuit boards. And I think that's all the toys. Now for the big question. What do I need to open up this over here? Right here. Repairs needed. Okay. 30 watts. One burner will do the job. That's all. I need one burner. All right. So that's not a problem whatsoever. So we're going to go over to power, biomass burner. We're going to plop you on the ground, right? And then we're going to hook you up to him, right? And then we just need a little bit of power. I'm going to throw some biomass in there because it's just a real big quickie. Okay, so that should be giving him all the power he needs. And yes, give me that hard drive. There we go. All right, I'm just going to go right ahead and take all that back. Thank you. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh, and I'm just going to get the biomass back anyway. Okay, and we're done. We're done. So I got the hard drive. So we'll find out what wonderful toy I'm going to get in there. Excuse me, is that... Oh, for a minute there, I thought that was a power slug. Turns out there was a power slug right in the water. I happened to notice at night that there was a blue glow from underwater, and I went under there and there was a power slug. I actually have 2 of them. I haven't turned them into the upgrades yet, the power upgrades. Can I get up there, please? I don't want to go in the water. All right, so let's get back around and see where we are with the smart plating, because I really do want to get to tiers 3 and 4 very quickly. First things first, let's drop that hard drive into MAM, because it's going to take 10 minutes, I believe. All right there. Yeah, 10 minutes. All right, so how far have we gotten? Like I said, we're probably heading for a really nice long break here. 15! Yikes! Just 35 to go. Okay, so since there's really not much more I can do until we get our 50, I think we'll just take a little break. Alright, and we are rapidly approaching the 50 mark over here, but we also do have a hard drive, so let's check out what our options are for recipes. Okay, I'm not amused. Alternate recipe for wire, so I can do copper and caterium to make wire. Why would I do that? This one is basically caterium and just that. Okay, what is this one? So I can use iron and copper to make iron. Okay, see, I could see a use for this one if I was building someplace and there was no iron spawn nearby and I needed wire. The others, I mean, I guess they boost production or something like that. It's just that, yeah, I just don't see a reason why I'd want to do that. So I'm going to go with that one. All right, and I think I mentioned the problem with, I should say the lack of problem with screws. So I'm using the alternate recipe over here, the one we got previously. You can see this thing could be working faster. No question about it. Could definitely be working faster. But I definitely do not have a screw problem because I have like an overflow over here. See, this guy here is nearly completely full, and this one over here is filling up very quickly. So, I mean, if this was a tier 2 conveyor belt, this thing would already be full. It's doing the best it can. So screws are definitely not a problem. Not a problem at all. And I'm still using this to get me the solid fuel biomass there. And I'm hoping I'm not going to need that very long. So how are we doing here? 50! We got it. All right. Excellent. So let's put this in and let's open up tiers 3 and 4 because this thing is going to go way up there. So let's just check it out. All right, and we're going to drag that in there. We're going to drop that in there, and we're going to load. All right, it was doing that, actually. Now, I guess you got to watch the animation. Okay, load. The cargo is loaded. Okay, now, send. There we go. Whoops. And away you go. And you can already see on the upper right what my requirements are going to be for the future. So let's just go in here and look at this. Okay, I'm going to need 500 smart plating now. I'm going to need 500 versatile framework. I have no idea what that is. And we're going to need 100 automated wiring. I have no idea what that is. I know what this is. We just did this. I've never seen these guys before. All right, but we should have some new tiers open to us. So let's see what kind of toys we can get. Energy. I need energy. Now here's the thing. I kind of went looking. And see this bridge here? I was able to go up where our limestone spawn is up there and around there. And I went all the way over there because I was looking for things. maybe I would be able to find the oil, or I'd be able to find coal or something. I think I found steam vents. So I don't know if steam is going to be a thing. It was usually a thing later in the game. All right, but let's just see what we have now. All right, I got tiers 3 and 4, so let's check it out. Coal power. What do I need for that? Reinforced plates. Eek, that's a lot. They want a lot of those. Oh, I should have turned them over. Ugh. Okay, so in other words, because I can't scan for the coal until I get that. Vehicular transport. Okay, so I get the tractor and I get the truck station, so I can automate transit. All right, basic steel production. Well, I mean, you do need the coal for that. Literally, you need coal for that. Okay, new shop products. Oh, that's the store. We haven't seen that. Improved melee combat. Xeno Basher. Oh, I have a zapper. Right. Okay, an extra hand slot, more inventory slots. Yeah, I mean, all of my reinforced plates are going to go for that. All right, let's take a look at tier 4. Advanced steel production. Clearly, we're not doing that. Ooh, a new miner. Okay, that's good. Oh, and here's the automated wiring. It's in tier 4. How do you automate wiring? And what do we have here? Hypertubes. Ooh, I can't wait to try them out. That's for transporting me. Okay, and blueprints here. Blueprint. Oh, this is the blueprint designer. Right. And logistics 3. Power storage. Okay, that's a new one. It's like a battery. That could be very useful. Industrial storage container. See, it's like a 2-layer storage one. Okay, conveyor belt 3, conveyor lift 3, stackable pipeline support. Oh, for pipes. Yeah, I haven't seen any pipes in here. So, I mean, did we get any? Let me just go back to 3 for a moment. Oh, there was pipes here. Water extractor? Yikes. Okay, I'm hoping that, I guess maybe coal requires water now. All right, but this is the one that I got to do. The wire is not a problem. I have that. Obviously, I have that. I need to switch the other one over to reinforced quickly. Now, I could probably make a bunch of them by hand, too. But one way or another, that's going to take a while. But I do want to locate where I can find coal on this map. It's pretty key. And given what I just saw, I'm hoping it's near water, because otherwise it may end up becoming a problem. Did you grow? Oh, they grew back. How about that? All right, let's just gonna turn you off here. Actually, I'm gonna switch you back to the other recipe. Let's see. Yeah, where is it? Right there. Yeah, I know you don't have any of that. I'm gonna take care of it. Let's see. We're switching this over to plates. I actually do have plates on me. Do I have plates on me? I do have. I believe I do. Yeah, that's how they've been dumping these ingots on me. Every time I do that, it takes all the ingots and drops them in my inventory. Okay, I do need to get these things off of here. Conventional way. I did that out of order anyway. This one here, and plug that in. Alright. Okay, are you loading up? You are loading up. Like I said, I do believe I have some, so I'm just going to help out here a bit. You can do that. You can just drop things in there and speed things up. Yeah, so I need another 80. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some by hand. All right, but I do have a bunch of these things, and they are very useful, so just hold on to some of them for now. All right, I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of this by hand. I do have a lot of screws, and I do have a lot of plates, because actually I have a lot of plates in there. As I stated early on, this was going to be my slush fund, and my slush fund is actually very full at the moment here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am somehow, some way going to get my hands, oh, I needed wire too, didn't I? On 150 reinforced plates, And then what we're going to do is we're going to find where coal is. So let me just grab some of these, put that in there. Take a little bit of extra. Always handy. Anyway, when I have my 150 reinforced plates, we will be back. So I have what I need. I did a lot of it by hand, and I do have a little bit extra, but let's get this done, because I want to know where my coal is. Alright, wires, I need a little extra, and of course, a whole bunch of those. Alright, do it!
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Okay, now for the $64,000 question. Where is the coal? What is this? Copper? Limestone? Caterium was added? Okay, I didn't know these guys were actually added. Alright, so here's the big question. Coal. Okay. That's not bad. Alright, there's a couple over there. But where is that? And more importantly, how do I get to it? I mean, am I going to have to go through caves or something for that? You know, I'm actually kind of more interested in that direction. Alright, I'm going to head over this way and see what I can find. I'm hoping I don't have to go through caves. Otherwise, I may have to get the vehicle first. Well, I think I found this source of coal. Watch this. Yeah, it seems to be up there. Okay, at the moment these guys over here are seeming to be more of a possibility. Unless I can build a super ramp going up there. Alright, why don't we try going back around that way and see if I can find coal in that direction. That's going to be a long walk. And I'm back. And I had an enlightening and terrifying adventure in the search for coal. How long was my trip? Well, here I am now. And as you can see, basically I went around here trying to find a way up. I actually found a wreck over there in the water. I needed like steel beams for it, so I couldn't do anything. And over here I found coal. I tried to go up a hill and around, but there were little kittens hiding behind trees, so I wasn't going to go that way. Here's the thing. It turns out that there's a cave that leads straight to where the coal is. Yeah, unfortunately, that cave is something I'm probably going to need vehicles for. And even then, running the cables, the power lines, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Where is that cave again? Is this the one? No, that's not it, because there wasn't any of that stuff there. I don't think that's the cave. It's way up here. And I'm thinking that if we look into the cave, we can see the signs of little kittens smiling back at us because they chased me a very long way. I could hear them meowing the entire time. So this cave here basically goes straight through all the way. As a matter of fact, I even saw a yellow power pole. And I ran into a lot of things, and I very nearly died a lot. Don't say anything. I'm too frightened enough to be over here. So the kittens didn't follow me out of the cave because they don't... Okay, what's attacking me? Oh, you are. Seriously? I've killed a bunch of you guys today. A bunch. It's your mamas that I run from. You run. Come on. All right, there we go. More of that. The thing is, the kitty cats just kind of appear out of nowhere. Yeah, I found a lot of nuts, thank goodness, because I was running eating these. All right, so where are the kitty cats? I can go through, and it's the spawn is actually on the ground, and it's not far away from water, so I can utilize it. The problem is they may be further back because of the light. Oh, and of course there's other things in here too, but they're not really... See, there, right there is the yellow power slug, which is actually a good one. Okay, if you're going to come here, just come here and get it over with. All right, 1, 2, 3. I do believe they started following me over here. It was kind of late, so maybe it was a time thing. I don't know. It's just that I do think it's going to be a little bit challenging to run the poles through here. I do have access to a vehicle, and I'm not too far away from being able to build it. So that's not a bad thing. So that is, at the moment, my best source of coal. Like I said, it's on the ground, and it's not that far away from water. There was actually a uranium spawn in the water as well. Oh, and I see some bacon. Just grab some bacon there. It grows wild around here. I may take a shot to see if I can build a ramp up to that, because it is a little more convenient if I can actually make a ramp to it, you know? And it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm scared of kittens. One way or another, I will have coal. I will have coal. Yeah, everything ran out while I was away, by the way, and I had to refill things and start them up again. So I have to kill a lot of trees if I'm going to get the solid biomass to keep things going until I actually have coal. But I did find some. I'm just hoping I can find some in a better situation in the future. Yeah, running the poles is going to be the hard part, because I do have to get off of the vehicle in order to do that. It is a clean trip though. So, I mean, it's not like there's you couldn't drive or something. You can drive. Anyway, that is going to be it for now. So we have unlocked tiers 3 and 4. We have access to coal now, and apparently water as well. So I've never really played very much with that in terms of water. I never gotten that far in the game. Where is it? Tier? I've never gotten that far in the game where they implemented the water system. So that is something that should be interesting for the future. Yeah, this is my next milestone right here, so I can get the tractor, because I'm not walking through that cave again. Unfortunately, I will have to lay the poles down, and that is not something you can do in a tractor. I'm hoping that I can find opportunities to link them up without jeopardizing my life to kittens. So I think that that is going to be it for now. If you want to see more of this series, please give the video a like, maybe say something in the comments for the Great God algorithm, and of course subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention, I really appreciate it, and play games, because games are fun. See ya!